So hello, this is Odette Toilette. I'm here at Bart's Pathology Museum for an event tonight called the Centre Fear. You can see this amazing Victorian museum behind me, which is in Clerkenwell in London. And if I turn around this way, you can probably see in the background John, who's my speaker. He's an Egyptologist and a Hammer horror expert as well. So we're going to be talking about the Centre Fear. So I'm just going to try and turn the camera around. And introduce you to Holly.
Hi.
Hello. So Holly is from Gorilla Perfumes, and they are a really exciting fragrance brand that have come from Lush, which is a brand I'm sure many of you know. And Gorilla Perfumes have supported this event. You've provided a lot of the fragrances, because when I was thinking about horror films and gothic and paganism and rituals, all of yours seem to work.
Yeah, very relevant. Ties in very well with our stuff.
Yeah. So, what you've got here, Holly, you've got 4 of your fragrances.
Yeah.
So, would you give us an overview of the concepts behind them? Because some of them have got some quite strange,
interesting stories.
Exactly.
Yeah. So this one here is called Hellstone. And the story behind that is basically the devil got into a blinding rage one day. He threw a rock out of hell and it pierced the earth. And it's still there to this day.
We've got Carla here from the museum too.
Yeah. Oh, she gave me a little bath.
Oh.
Yeah, cyanide bath. So that rock is still there today, and that's what this perfume is based on. And it's got cumin in there, vetiver. So to me, it really does smell like the kind of hot, dirty, sweaty, just basically what I imagine the opening to hell from the earth would probably smell like.
Yeah, okay.
I'm
going to come in shot so we can sort of
do it
smell
together.
it. Here we are. Oh dear, I should have turned this round landscape. Never mind. I'll come really close.
Oh, close up.
See, this is the one when I smelt it in the shop.
Yeah.
I was getting a lot of Bloody Mary.
Yeah, you did say that. And then my colleague actually found it quite cold. I find it very hot. So, I mean, it's all open to interpretation. Okay. But I don't really wear this one, but I really like the smell. I think it's very authentic.
So then we've got another sort of satanic one here, or rather satanic in name, because we've got Devil's Nightcap.
Devil's Nightcap. And again, with this one, Devil got into another rage, threw another rock.
As the devil does.
He probably needs some anger management classes, to be honest, because he just keeps throwing rocks all over the place. And again, this one is still on the earth now, so you can go and see it. It's in Dorset. And the kind of druids at the time used to gather around the site because they thought it was just filled with deep magic, and that's what this is influenced by. It's I think it smells like an old English potion. It's got clary sage in there, oak moss, orange flower, and yeah, it's just a very earthy, mystical, very mysterious fragrance.
I enjoy this one because I think it reminds me of really beautiful vintage sheep fragrances, those mossy ones, and it smells a little bit like Mitsuku does after hours and hours until you get down to that beautiful fuzzy green warm base.
Yeah.
So this one I really enjoy wearing. I don't think it's so well, maybe a little bit.
Little bit. It's got some magic in there. Let's put it that way.
So I'll have a. Oh, it's that one. I think that's my favourite of the 4, definitely.
It might be mine as well.
So, Seek Him Girls is the next one. Now, this one is really befuddling and makes you come over a bit sort of foggy-headed.
So, the idea behind this one was, we have an amazing sitarist called Shima, and she went out to Darjeeling and she got introduced to these people called the Sikkim Girls, and it's said that, if a man's there, just give him one little look, one little sway of the hips, and he's gone. He's under their spell. That's it. That's forever. Yeah. So this was designed to be very alluring, very mysterious, very sensual. It's got a lot of jasmine in there. So yeah, knowing the
We
scene
just
that it's going to work
had
with.
Yvonne come by with a perfume bottle trying to open it. You can smell. Do you want me to open it? We're just having a perfume bottle opening moment. You just
I
give
think
it a
you've
good...
opened it already.
Oh, it's a dropper.
Yeah.
So I think
like
it dabs.
It's like a little pepper pot.
Right. Open in 5. Yeah.
But then what you do is still have half an hour for meandering and whatnot.
Yeah. Perfect. We're right in the middle of the event. Okay, right. So Seacombe Girls,
Yeah.
here we have, let's have it on camera. So this is quite interesting because our clip to go with this is from the horror film The Reptile, set in the, well, it's set at the end of the 19th century but is very 60s, and one of the protagonists, a female character who's under the cosh of her horrible father, in one scene that we're going to show, she plays this sitar and sort of drives everyone who's sat there really mad in this sort of quite hot room with a fire roaring.
It's going to work so well for that. I'm so excited to see the two in action together. It's going to be brilliant.
So then finally we have something a bit more futuristic, a little bit more clinical, and that is the very bizarre The Bug. Which I think is a brilliant name for a fragrance, and it does, I think, a lot of Gorilla Perfumes, it's almost like they mash two different scents together, or you're left with quite a lot of binary tension in them, so you've almost got two stories going on and you can't work out what's happening.
That's a brilliant way to describe this one. I mean, this is a confusing fragrance, like you wear it and you're almost dizzy until it begins to settle down. It's got a lot of notes going on, but it was inspired by kind of the Orwellian age that we're in now, CCTV, technology taking over, and the frustration that's come out of that, and the paranoia that's come out of that. So it's a paranoid fragrance, and it can be, some people find it quite metallic, and I think all of that together with its like absolute craziness is going to work really well with the scene that it's in later tonight.
Which may be from The Curse of Frankenstein. So we're thinking sort of lab bottles and weird fruity ether type scents, but then that sort of glass, sort of gleaming glass and bubbling sort of chemicals and also slight putrid flesh. But this isn't putrid, don't worry. But it's got a sort of fruitiness to it that I think
it does smell very nice.
It does. It's lovely. Yeah. It does. It's not rotting flesh. So Holly, thank you so much.
No worries, thank you guys.
Will you? So Gorilla Perfumes, you're on Twitter. You've got 2 Twitter accounts.
Yeah, we've got one for the main Gorilla Perfume brand, which is G Perfume, and then we have a shop in Angel Islington. So it'd be lovely if you all came and saw us. We do a lot of artistic events in the shop. So in fact, the next one's tomorrow. So do come to that. That's in Angel Islington, and the Twitter for that is G Perf Islington, which is not as easy to remember, but there you go.
So thank you so much, Holly, and I'm just going to show you the rest of the venue as we're getting, there she is again. We're just about to open the doors. There we are. It's a brilliant, beautiful building. So thanks very much. Lovely to be able to show this to you. Keep a lookout for other events coming up, and thank you so much to Holly again. Bye.